Hey guys, and welcome to PJ's Coin Capers. This is episode 39 of Look What I Found, and this is the special coronavirus edition. So a lot has happened in the last few weeks, and things have obviously got very difficult, and life has certainly got more difficult for a lot of us, I'm sure. And whilst I've been very busy from a business point of view, just trying to work on putting things in place as far as just even being able to make a living and those sort of things. And my business hasn't. Well, it is being affected. I have a manufacturing company, and we are certainly slowing down on our orders and those kind of things. And certainly it is affecting us, even though we were probably one of the last sort of businesses to really properly be shut down, I would have thought, but it is certainly affecting us because the people that we sell to are not busy themselves, or they're getting shut down. So look, it's certainly a difficult time, and I've been in a bit of a spot as to whether or not to do any videos, and certainly around coins and that kind of thing, and just the ease of transfer of this disease, because of the longevity that the virus lives on certain surfaces, and it's something we don't know a heap about at the moment. So I don't want to go and say that yes, it survives on coins for a certain amount of time, but from what my understanding is, and from what I've been reading, and certainly some of the stuff that's been shared in the Facebook group, I just wanted to have a little chat about that before I get into what we've actually got in front of us. And so, obviously, there's been some fairly strong comments and opinions either way, and certainly I'm not going to go into that exactly. And most of you are certainly adults, and you know how to handle yourselves, and you know what the threats are in relation to this disease, and just how easily it can be picked up. So my whole channel has always been about just finding coins in circulation, and hopefully being able to generate some funds from that, and certainly about coin collecting in general. So I know myself, I've been busy, and I haven't been able to do much noodling as I would have liked to, and certainly the fear of potentially catching this disease has sort of put me off a little bit as well. Certainly when you're trying to manage a business, and obviously a family and all those sort of things, it's something that you want to try and take as many precautions as possible. But I also do love noodling, so there's this two sides of it that just draw me to it. But I suppose there are things you can do if you do want to keep going, but make sure you're washing your hands and wearing gloves. They're important. I suppose there's two sides to it, whether or not you should stop, and you've got to make that decision yourself. And from the point of view of, is it a necessary thing to do? Well, no, it's not. It's purely just fun and entertainment, and if it takes your mind away from what's going on in the world right now, then it's a good place to go to, just to do some noodling. Or maybe there's other ways you can spend time in your coins by sorting things out, and maybe categorizing things, and writing things up, and working out values of your collection. All that sort of stuff is still fun, and I'm sure you guys have got some stockpiles of coins that you've collected over time that are worthwhile going through, and seeing even if they're worth keeping. Some coins I've collected, I end up putting back into circulation after a few years, because there's just no point in keeping them. So I'm not going to say don't noodle. It's a difficult one, and I think you need to make that decision yourself. I would probably encourage people not to noodle, purely just for their own health purposes. But look, it's up to you. as the individual. And I know myself, I've got coins in rolls, bags full of them that I've actually had for a long period of time, which I just haven't had a chance to go through. And what I'm showing you today is what I'd gone through probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I've got bags of coins that I will eventually just start going through, and I might even make some videos with them, just to maybe if you guys have gone on a hiatus from coin noodling, maybe you'll enjoy watching me go through them. But look, I will do those videos. I'm probably slowing down a little bit on the videos at this time. I'm sort of in two minds of that as well, because whether or not to you guys are interested in watching these, but I find myself still hunting for stuff on YouTube constantly, and I love watching YouTube, and there's so much stuff I do love to watch and see. So I want to still put some content out there for you, but I want to be smart about what I do. So I'm going to be looking at some different topics and maybe doing some comparisons and all that sort of stuff, and not so much noodling, which I'd already slowed down on a fair bit at this time anyway, and that was purely more so because I just wasn't finding enough results that I felt was worthy of putting into a video. But that's enough said on that topic for now. So let's just go through what I've actually found this week. And I've actually had a really good, past weeks, but I actually had a fairly good hunt, and I've really been focusing on really 5 and 10 cent coins recently, because I've been trying to find some die clashes, and I've been slowing down a bit. I normally just rush through them, but I've been slowing down, and I've really enjoyed just slowing down and getting through them. So let's go through what I found this week. 50 cent coins I did really well, and these are all of the state coins that I found in this hunt. So there's a Victorian one, we got another, there's a Tassie, there's a Queensland, a Western Australia, a Victoria, and a New South Wales. So I was very happy with all of those Federation coins. Now, I went through my collection the other week, and when these guys came into circulation, so this is the 2016 50 cent changeover coin, these were in a real abundance, and I've got bags of them, but I didn't bother to keep really many. I kept one for my 50 cent coin set, but I didn't really bother to keep too many of these. And all of a sudden I went through my coin set because I wanted to send some of these coins to someone overseas, and all of a sudden I found I didn't have one. So I actually found this nice one this week, so that one's a keeper for now. This is a coin I've never found before, and it's not really worth anything, but it was just an interesting one. So it's a Fijian coin from 1979. It's a bit rough, and I don't know if I'll bother keeping it, but it's a Fijian coin, and it's sugar for the world. So I thought it was an interesting one, and I was quite surprised I'd never come across it before. This was certainly one of my finds of the week. I was really happy with, and both of these 1991 Rams heads, and I've put them in the 2x2 holders, and I haven't even squished down the back of them yet, but I will do that. Both in the same roll, which was just extraordinary, and they're basically in uncirculated condition. They're absolutely beautiful coins, so that's why I quickly chucked them into these guys. But yeah, 1991, absolutely beautiful coins, both in the same roll. So yeah, as I just mentioned there, it's good to, if you got the staple kind. I use the staple kind only because they're cheaper, and I have had the stick together ones, but they've come apart on me in the past, so I've just stuck with these ones while I've got them. But I will get some more of the sticky ones, because maybe I just had some cheaper brand or something, I'm not sure. But make sure you get your pliers, and literally I just haven't had time to do it, but if you've got some sort of pliers, just give it a squish, and you can see there the difference, nice and flat compared to that, and that'll damage other coins. So flatten them out, especially if you're posting them to people. Flatten them out. So just a little tip there. All right, let's keep it moving. A couple of 2015 100 Years of Anzac. That one there is a 2017. So I kept that one because I don't come across too many 2017, 2018s. What did I keep here? Oh, just a couple of the 2019 S coins, so the AU and S coins. A couple of the Great Australian Coin Hunts. So we got a K and a B for boomerang there, and a K for kangaroo. Just the one 2019 JC effigy coin. Okay. Just thought I'd show you that what I'm finding in relation to that. I did keep a nice 2008, which was in fairly nice condition and worthy of adding to a circulated coin set. 3 of the 2019 JC 10-cent coins, and I've found heaps of the IRBs in the same sort of time. I found 3 of those. I probably found 20 of the 2019 IRBs. I found 2 of the 2018s, and they've been very scarce for me. We do know the mintage, and it's currently ranked in 3rd place as far as mintage goes for 10-cent coins. The changeovers, I found 4 of them. One is the worst one I've ever found, condition-wise. When you compare these guys, and this is going to go back into circulation because there's just no point in hanging on to that one. It's just terrible. So that'll go back into circulation, but I'll keep the other ones. 2 of the JC 5-cent coins. So once again, just showing you guys what I'm finding, and I did probably go through about $50 worth of 5-cent coins. Just the one 1972, but still always happy to find the 1972. They're always going to be worth a few dollars, probably $5 to $7, depending on condition. And, well, this is fairly typical condition for a 1972 5-cent coin. Second lowest minted coin, and always a keeper. My 20-cent coin roll hunts are fairly ordinary, and I don't really find too much. And really the only reason I go through them is to find a wavy, a 1966 wavy. I just would hate to miss out on them, so I still choose to get 20-cent pieces every single time. But this was the only worthwhile keeper this week, which is the Canberra 2001 Federation coin. So that is it there. So keep on moving. Got a few error coins, and that's a nice big rabbit ear on a 2016. Not much shine to it. I just kept it more so to show you guys. I do have plenty of these. This one's a slight little error on a 2013, and these ones are known to have this error on them. You can see there that the 3 is hard to see, along with part of the 0, and sometimes in the word Elizabeth some of the letters will be missing, but not so much this one. Probably my other find of the week was this tilted collar. Let's see if we can focus on that there. So this one here, I found a few of these in recent weeks, which has been fun. And these guys are, can be very valuable, like into the hundreds of dollars, depending on how far they are off center, and obviously the tilted collar, which is awesome as well. This one here, I don't know if I've come across many of this year, so it's a 1996. Excuse me. But look, it's probably worth $15 to $20, so it's always going to be a nice one to find. Just to finish off with the $2 coins for this week, I found heaps of 2019 IRB coins. I got a nice 2011 $2 coin, which is the lowest minted of the Aboriginal Elder coins, at around 1.8 million, so they're always a keeper. One of the JCs, an Olympic, and a police coin, which has been an extremely hard coin for me to find. So a police coin is always going to be one of the ones I'll be keeping. I know some of you do find plenty of them, but from my neck of the woods, very difficult to come across. Alright guys, I just wanted to wrap this video up here, and I will try to put some more content together. I'd love to have your feedback. What are you guys doing? What are you noodling or not noodling? What sort of topics would you like to see video wise as we move forward? Yeah, I hope you guys stay safe. I really enjoy all of you and the contributions you make to not only the channel but also to the Facebook page, and I really do want you to all stay safe. And I know things are tough at the moment, and you'll certainly be in my prayers. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll have another video soon.